What's up, y'all? Say it's that new thing, baby. I've been in here talking. Um, in here just writing some lines out. I wanted to share something with you very briefly. I'm not going to give you the whole uh, spill of it, but just a little bit. It says, "Forgive me for each time I didn't receive your early morning kiss, greeting me at the break of dawn and sealing my day with the touch of your bliss." How many poets are out there? How many people have begun to stand in a posture of being poetic? You've always known it's been in you, but it's just been you've questioned yourself. You've questioned your ability to really step out and share what's on your heart. You've questioned, other people receiving it. Yeah, I understand. I've done this since I was probably, I want to say at least in middle school, when I used to just jot things down and I would stick them somewhere. And I never did share with anybody that was something that was always fun to me, fun for me. It was an outlet for me. And I spent a lot of time, I guess you could say, alone when I wasn't trying to beat my sisters up or something. I'm the oldest of three and they were bad. So when I would close myself up, in my room, it was a lot of things that I could just release, whether it be a little bit at a time for one thing or a lot of bit at a time, but I would release it. And so now I've realized and come to notice and acknowledge even the more that God is using this, what I'm going to call it a gift. You can say it's a talent or whatever. I'm going to call it a gift. I have a gift of words. And sometimes people don't know what to do with your gift. Sometimes we don't even know what to do with the gift. But a gift mishandled can be a gift misused. And the last thing that we want to do is have a gift that's being misused because someone doesn't know how to handle it. Even us. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't get in a posture of second guessing your gift. Don't get in a posture of being silent when you're supposed to speak. Don't get in a posture of withholding when you're supposed to release just because you're afraid. If it's something that God has gifted you with, the anointing that He has placed on that is definitely going to be recognized and recognizable. And it's going to be to the glory of Him, period, point blank. So use that thing, use those things that He's given you, and just allow the release to take place authentically. And I always pray that you end up in the presence of, in the hands of, in the company of true destiny helpers that He has sent, that are yielded to Him, that are surrendered to Him, and that can not only help you fulfill the purpose that He wants for you, but will also help you grow. They will help you grow. They will not shy away from you. They will not disappear. They will always be accessible. That's the word. They will always be accessible because He is using them. If people aren't accessible in certain times of your life, it may not be necessarily a God thing. I'm not saying that definitely. I said it may not be. But there's a certain time period. There's a window definitely in your life where God will begin to allow the people that He wants to be in your life permanently to begin to show up and not leave. And we have to be discerning of that. We have to be cognizant of that. And we have to be in a place to be able to receive it. Because sometimes it can be scary to open yourself up to relationships in a vulnerable way because of disappointment in the past. You know what I'm saying? Because of rejection in the past, because of abandonment in the past. And you have to be able to definitely recognize your God connections, your God mentors, your God family, your God family. And it may not be who you necessarily thought it would have been. He's still doing some pruning and plucking in some people's lives, and there's still counterfeit situations going on, and we have to be very aware of that. And so I say all that to say this: your people, your tribe, your God tribe is always going to in some way, form, or fashion know and recognize the gift or gifts in you. And even though they may not necessarily understand at the moment how or why even God is using a particular gift in you in a certain season, they're still going to emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and even physically support you in that, because they recognize that it is a God thing. And if it's not a God thing, they'll recognize it too. And he'll grace them to be able to speak that into you as well, and grace you with the spirit to receive and not be in a posture of offense, But as always, I ended up going longer than what I wanted to, but it happens. But I pray you guys have an awesome rest of your Friday, and I will catch you in the next one. All right? Peace, y'all.